Namaste. Namaste and welcome to this class today. The theme for this class today is the heart. We'll be flowing, is the right word, through postures that are designed to open through the chest, through the heart space, through the shoulders. And there'll be some quite deep back bending postures as well. These deep back bends really give us the opportunity to stretch all of the front of our body and open through the heart. And they can also release pent up emotion from our body. So this heart center is an intuitive and gentle, loving energy. So as we flow through the practice, and I really put an emphasis on flow today, we'll be sort of floating and flowing through in a very gentle, feminine way. Because as I was tuning in and doing the practice myself and meditating and intuiting all that's coming in this class, I felt to mention that in yogic tradition, the heart center is represented by the air element. So in the chakra system, as we get up to the heart, it's the air element. And this is because it's like you open up into the sky when you get to the heart. When you remove whatever's been holding you down and pulling you back in your heart that's been stuck in the energy in the heart, when that moves, when that's freed up and opened up, then it is like bursting into the sky and flying. And the air element is everywhere, you know, it touches everything. It's very, very expansive. And, you know, the sound waves travel through the air, and it's quite a wavy kind of floaty, you know, the clouds are always moving, and there's this floatiness in the air. You can fly in the air. So I really invite that floaty, flying type of energy into this practice today. If you feel like exploring with that and playing with that, then please feel free. And, you know, it's a wonderful opportunity to practice your humility and really not care what you look like. It might look really strange, to be whatever you might feel like doing, or you might feel extremely comfortable with that. You might have already practiced expressing yourself freely without any judgment. But I really invite that into this space today, to express yourself freely without any judgment. And I feel my own heart clearing so much through all of this. Just tuning into this energy, I feel that there's a very sacred energy right now for this practice, which is supporting us, which is very beautiful. So as I mentioned, we're coming into that air and opening of the heart, and there can be stuff that can be stuck in the energy system that prevents us from feeling that, and we hold the energy of grief in our heart chakra. It felt important to mention that today, that this energy of grief can be stored here. So just be aware that this practice can bring up emotion for you, and this is a safe space for that to occur. We will be sealing the practice at the end and creating an opening whilst we're in the practice, and then just allowing a little recovery at the end. If that's necessary, then that will be there. So feel safe and free to explore. And to let whatever needs to flow. I might even end up crying myself. I feel that very connected with you in this practice. I feel that I'm going through it with you. Seems to be something that's shifted in the last couple of practices. We're doing it together, which is quite something, yeah. So let's begin sitting in easy pose. And then just closing the eyes and becoming aware of this air element all around you. And noticing just how far that air element reaches out. And as you inhale, you're drawing that air into your body. And as you exhale, you're sending that air back out to the whole. There's this beautiful relationship that you have with the air. And you're breathing it into your lungs, surrounding your heart, and then sending that energy from within yourself back out into the whole, where it can be replenished, and then returning into you fully cleansed as you inhale. What a beautiful relationship we have with this air. We can give away whatever's on our hearts, whatever's in our lungs, give it back to be cleansed, replenished, and then returned to us in a purified state. Maybe you'd like to bring your hands to your heart center. So resting your hands around the breastbone and relaxing the shoulders. take a moment to feel as you breathe the movement of the chest, all of this space surrounding the heart. And as you tune into yourself, you're tuning in to your intuition, the intuitive wisdom of the heart. So just listen. Listen to what the heart wants to share with you. Maybe you have an intention. You can gently place this intention in the heart space. Now we'll be softly chanting a mantra, a bija mantra from traditional yoga. This seed sound, this bija sound, is the resonance that activates the heart into the higher frequencies of love and forgiveness, compassion. So the sound is yam, Y-A-M, yam. And we'll chant Om, yam, 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 yam. Om, yam, 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 yam. 4 times yam. And we'll flow with this and we'll end with an Om as well. So as you feel this resonance, maybe you can feel the vibrations in your chest as you make the sound. So just join me in your own way when you feel ready. Inhale. Om yam 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 yam. 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 One more. Om yam 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 yam. Inhale. Breathing in the loving energy of the air into your lungs. Exhale, release the past from your heart. Now, with your inhale, reach your arms wide, floating out to the sides, and reach over to a side stretch. So bring your hand down, stretching over to the side as you exhale. Now we're floating back. Inhale to the top, arms wide. Exhale over to the other side. Okay, keep moving in this motion side to side with the breath. Keeping the arms at sort of heart level, opening wide as you inhale and exhaling, stretching to the side. Sit. Keep flowing in your own way. We'll do one more on each side. Come back to the center, opening your arms wide. Move into a spinal twist. As you exhale, twist to your right, so you bring your left hand to your right knee and then your right hand behind you. Point the fingers, the palm of the hand out. Can you reach to your inner thigh with your right hand? Reaching your right hand behind your back, and then you're reaching towards your inner thigh. Like so. And just see how that feels. If you prefer to have your hand on the floor, then by all means. You're turning from your pelvis, abdomen, rib cage and shoulders. Lifting the crown of the head. Take one more breath here. Come back to the center, open the arms wide. And as you exhale, twist to the other side. So one hand goes behind you, palm of the hand facing out, and then reaching in towards your inner thigh, if you can get that space. You're just resting your hand on your back. Sitting nice and tall, focus on each breath. Okay, then coming back to the center, open the arms nice and wide. And exhale, bring the hands down to the knees. Maybe beside of you to stretch your legs in front of you. Legs together, we'll just take an exhale to sweep down towards the feet. Relaxing your upper body, folding forwards. Now we'll add a little twist in here. So you take your right hand outside of your left foot, if you can reach there, and your left hand beside you, and just little twist and turn. Taking a breath here, and then changing sides. So you reach your left hand to your right foot, or ankle or calf muscles, right hand on the ground. Turn and twist looking back. Take a breath here. Exhale, fold down, bringing your forehead below your knees. And then make your way back up to sit. Okay. Cross the ankles, roll over the hands and knees into table, straight up into your downward dog pose, mountain. Connect deeply with your breath in this practice. Really concentrate on each breath. And just loosen the body in downward dog. Now we're stepping into Shavasana, this heart-opening lunging position. With your inhale, raise your right leg up and step your right foot forwards. Bring your left knee down, point the toes back and bring the hands up on top of the knee. Activate your inner thighs and engage your core muscles. Feel some strength in your core. Now, if you have your balance, look straight ahead and then inhale to reach your arms up to the sky. Open your chest. Maybe you'd like to turn the palms of the hands up. It's like you have wings like a bird. And lifting your chin, lifting your heart, looking up, breathing here. Then you might like to use the mantra, it is safe for me to open my heart. It is safe for me to open my heart. You can say it in your mind. And when you're ready, float your wings down to the earth, your hands framing your foot, and step back to downward dog. And now with your next inhale, raise your left leg and step the left foot forward. Nice big step. Lower the right knee and point the toes back. Come up on top of your knee with your hands. Activate the inner thighs and core. Inhale, sweep the arms up, opening your heart, opening your wings, palms of the hands up to the sky. Finding your balance. Lift your chin and breathe. It is safe for me to open my heart. It is safe for me to open my heart. Take one more breath. And with your exhale, float your wings down, hands to the earth. Tuck the toes on the right leg and then step forwards your right foot, folding your abdomen towards your thighs. Relax the head and neck. Rotate the neck. And then reach to your ankles, holding your ankles. Bend your elbows out to the sides. Now bend your knees enough to get your abdomen on your thighs. And then with your breath, stay with your head below your heart and reach your arms behind your back, interlocking your fingers at your lower back. Okay, just resting your hands on your lower back. Continue to relax the upper body and breathe. Now, if it feels good, you can reach your hands away from your back, up over your head. And then bring the hands back onto the lower back. Sit down very deep as if you're going to sit into a chair. Start bringing your head up in line with your heart and move slowly. You might feel a little bit dizzy, so open your eyes, look straight ahead, and gradually make your way up. Pressing the floor away with your legs, maybe keeping your gaze low for a moment. Lifting your heart, lifting your gaze, releasing your hands into Tadasana. Option to keep the eyes open or close the eyes. bringing the attention within yourself and bringing the attention down to the soles of the feet and feeling the connection that you have with Mother Earth. And as you let Mother Earth hold the weight of your body, you can really relax into that support from the earth and open up through the soles of your feet energetically to receive the love of the earth through the soles of your feet, as if you're drawing nutrition up like a plant. You're drawing nutrition from the soil, from the water, into your body, traveling up through your legs, traveling up through your hips and torso, into your heart, into your shoulders, into your arms, hands, and into the head, into the neck and the head, all the way up to the top, to the crown of the head. And just focusing on your breathing here. Finding your center of gravity. As you inhale, you can lift your heart. And now we are practicing a balancing pose, Asana. This is angel pose. For angel pose, you start by bringing the body weight to the left leg. Okay, and then just pointing the toes back behind you, resting on your big toe. Just softly open your eyes and find a point of focus. Feeling that deep connection with yourself and with the earth. And just very softly aware of the outside world, using a point of focus, keeping your meditation inside. Now, with the inhale, reach the arms up, just like we did before. Palms of the hands up to the sky, and then maybe looking up and traveling up to look to the sky. This is called angel pose. You are an angel. Final part of the pose is to lift the toe off of the ground and to balance on one leg. Feel that wonderful stretch on the front of your body, opening your belly, opening the ribs and the heart. Gently back bending. Take one more breath here. And then float your wings down, bring your foot back down, ground again in Tadasana. Maybe close your eyes for a moment. And then shift the body weight to the right leg. Point the left foot toes back behind you. And softly Very softly open the eyes, gazing ahead of you for your balance. When you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up, palms up to the sky. Maybe lift your gaze up to the sky, lifting your chin. And maybe even lift the toes off of the ground, balancing on one leg. Feel you're uplifting your energy. You're expanding your energy, connecting with the angelic realm. If you have any angels that you work with, you can call them to be with you now. I'm calling in Archangel Michael to be with us, the angel that heals our hearts. One more breath here. And exhale, float your wings back down. Bring your feet firmly planted on the ground again. Maybe closing your eyes. And just taking a breath. Good. Now we're side stretching, moon pose. Bring your right hand onto your hip. Turn the left palm of the hand out to the sky. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Reach up through the fingertips, press down through the feet. Exhale over to the side. So you're pressing your hips to the left. Pressing both hips over to the left. Stretching the outside of the left side of the hips. Side of your body. There's an option to slide that right arm down your leg. And then carefully come back up with your inhale. And exhale, float the arm back down. Grounding. Bring the left hand onto the hip. Turn the right palm out. Inhale, slowly lifting that arm up, reaching up. Fingertips up, press the feet down, and as you exhale, stretch over to the side, pressing both hips to the right. There's an option to slide that hand, left hand down your leg if it feels safe. With your inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, bring the arm down. One breath here. We'll do a gentle twist. Open the arms wide, inhale. As you exhale, twist to your right. One hand on your shoulder, one hand on your hip. Change sides, inhale, open. Exhale, one hand on your shoulder, one hand on your hip. Like you're giving yourself a hug. We'll do this a few more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. One more on each side. When you're done, inhale, open your arms, and then exhale to fold down, fly down like a bird. Bring your abdomen to your thighs, hold your ankles into your forward fold. Bringing the hands onto the ground, shoulder distance apart. Step your body back into a plank pose. Step your feet back into a plank. Exhale to lower your knees, chest and chin. Point the toes back and slide onto the abdomen. Rest the forehead on the ground. And we're practicing flying bird pose. So for this posture, you squeeze your legs together. So we're going to do a version where we squeeze the legs together and have the arms back behind you. Okay, squeeze the legs, lift the arms, the hands, lift the chest, lift the head. And breathe. This is very strengthening for the back of the body. Keep lifting your legs, lifting your head, reaching your arms up and back. Keep going a little bit longer. Well done. One more breath. And exhale to come down. Turn the palms of the hands up, let the feet come out and just relax the head on the mat. Relax and feel your heart pumping. Melting your heart into the earth. Okay, and then resting the forehead on the mat again. We're practicing bow pose. Bend your knees, reach back to hold onto your ankles. If you can't reach your ankles, you can use a strap. Okay, and then with your inhale, start to kick your feet up to the sky. Roll your shoulders back, lift your head, lift your chest. Keep kicking, resting all of your weight on your abdomen, kicking up, lifting up, deep breaths. One more breath, lift up and exhale down. Turn the head to the other side and relax again, completely relax. Okay, bringing the forehead on the mat again, bring the hands under the shoulders and roll back to child's pose with your knees together, if that feels okay, into child's pose. Now thread the needle here, take your right arm under the left, right side of the head on the mat. Change sides, bring the right hand forwards and stretch the left arm under the right, left side of the head on the ground. Bring the left arm back and then walk the hands back to the knees and roll up to sit in Asana, bringing your head above your heart. We're going to practice hair pose. So we're bringing the energy up from the heart into the throat. This posture creates a compression on the throat, so it helps us to clear the throat chakra, bring that loving energy up and out through the voice. And also we're going to be putting a little pressure on top of the head to help to clear these higher chakras, the Ajna and the Sahasrara, which is the mind's eye and the crown, your connection to your higher self, the one that is always in that space of unconditional love and compassion. So to practice this posture, we scoop the belly in and roll down through the spine to bring the forehead as close to the knees as we can. Right. Have the hands either side of your head and then roll up onto the top of the head. Tuck your toes, and then if your neck is okay, you can reach your hands back to hold your heels. And then try pointing the toes and holding the heels. Bring the hands back to the side of the head and come to rest your forehead on the mat. Arms down beside you, fetus pose. Melt your forehead. Maybe you'd like to hum 3 times Brahmari Pranayam. Inhale. Bring the hands onto the ground and roll up again to sitting into Vajrasana. Bringing the head above the heart again. Now come onto your hands and knees, cross your ankles and sit back. Stretching the legs out in front of you. Come to the middle of your mat. Hug your knees and roll down to lie on your back. Hug the knees. Now, for this next posture, you can bring the feet onto the mat and then just, you might like to watch for this one. If you know this posture already, then you can feel free to go ahead and do it. We're doing Maxi, fish pose. Maxi, fish pose. And there's an option here to do it with the block as well, if you would like to have a prop. I'm going to show you both options. So Maxi, fish pose. You bring the legs down, squeeze them together and flex the feet, pressing the heels forwards. Move the hips side to side to bring the hands underneath, touching the thumbs and the index fingers. This makes a triangle, and that triangle is at the base of your tailbone. Okay? So your arms are quite straight. They're not bending out to the sides. They're quite straight, the arms. Okay? And just feel as you straighten your arms, as you squeeze your legs, you press down your heels, press down your hips, press down through your pelvis. Okay? Now, press down through the elbows and lift the chest so you can look to your toes. And then, as you exhale, you bring your head back, resting on the top of your head. Close your eyes and look into your Ajna chakra, mind's eye. Beautiful. Now tune into your intuition. When you feel ready to come down, you slide your head back and come to lie down, bringing your shoulders out and removing your hands. Just relax in Shavasana for a moment. And we're going to do this posture again. So if you are already doing the full posture, if you have that, you're welcome to do that again. If you would like to do it with a block this time, just to make it slightly different, more of a restorative pose, then you can use the block. So when the block's there, you're relaxing into the block. It's more restorative. So to do this, you bring the base of the block to the center of the spine, really. It's the lower ribs, into the lower ribs, and then in between the shoulder blades. So the top of the block is just below the top of your shoulders and in between the shoulder blades. And you can just relax your legs and your arms here. So you can do it on the low side or the high side of the block. And if you'd like to do Maxi, the full pose again, then feel free to do the full pose. And then when you're ready, come to slide back out of this posture. Feel free to stay a bit longer if you would like to. Okay. Lie down on your back in Shavasana. Lie down on your back in Shavasana. Just a short Shavasana. We're doing more postures in a moment. Just enjoy a little nap moment. And now for bridge pose. We bend the knees, bring the heels close to the hips, reach the fingertips down to the heels. Activate the inner thighs and the core. Now keep your head and your neck straight at all times. Keep your neck straight. And as you press down through your feet, lift your pelvis up, shuffle your shoulders underneath, and really lift up high your hips. And focus on your breath. When you're ready, roll your shoulders back out, roll down through your spine as you exhale. Hug your knees to your chest and gently rock side to side. Have a moment here. If you would like to do anything else, you might like to add a little twist into the postures. You might like to bring the forehead to the knees. And just rotate your wrists and ankles. See what your body wants. And when you've finished your practice, then come to stretch your legs out in Shavasana. Arms away from the body. Shoulders nice and wide. Feet wide. Palms of the hands facing up. And just letting this whole body melt. Gently bring your awareness back to your body, noticing the moisture in your mouth, the feeling of your head, your eyes, and your body resting here. And just savouring that sweet moment of rest. And carrying that sweetness with you as you begin to wiggle your toes and fingers. Feeling into your body as you wake up. This body has been reborn through this yoga practice. You have a brand new body now. You can be curious about how it is, how it feels. And then make your way to lie down on your right side. And bring yourself up to sit in easy pose. Bringing the hands back to the heart again and just feeling the movement of the body with the breath. Feeling the air coming into your lungs and out of your nose. Taking a moment to just listen to your heart again. And then cultivating a feeling of gratitude to yourself for your loving care to yourself today. And gratitude for anything in your life that you feel grateful for. And bringing the palms together, we'll chant Om Shanti. Take a slow, deep inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May we have peace in our hearts. Namaste. Thank you.